Hello everyone and welcome to another Catholic Truth video. In this video we're going to be talking about acupuncture. Can Catholics practice acupuncture? And are there any problems associated with the practice of acupuncture? Before we get started, I just want to let you know, if you don't already, that we have a book out called Counterfeit Spirituality, and it's put out by our Sunday Visitor, and it talks about all sorts of practices like acupuncture, the law of attraction, Reiki, yoga, centering prayer, karma, reincarnation, the Enneagram, labyrinths, you name it, we talk about it. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, our Sunday Visitor, but please check it out. We'll answer all of your questions on these topics. It's the ultimate discernment guide for Christians. Acupuncture is a technique derived from Chinese medicine which seeks to insert needles at various points throughout the body in order to heal the patient. Similar to Reiki, Feng Shui, and other non-Christian Eastern beliefs, this belief of acupuncture is rooted in the ideology of a universal life force energy. They believe that we are surrounded on all sides by life force energy which flows in and out of us. It's said that the energy flows through pathways in our body called meridians, and it's a job of the acupuncturist to find these points throughout the body from which the energy flows and to insert these needles in order to effect healing in the patient. In all of these Eastern beliefs, the understanding is that this energy gets blocked, and so it can't flow freely. And when that happens, disease occurs, or just sickness, or stress, or other negativities in our mind, our body, or our spirit. And so it's the job of the acupuncturist to unblock these meridians and allow the energy to flow freely again so that people can be healed and set free from whatever's bothering them. The problem for Christians with this is that it comes from a non-Christian worldview and a non-Christian belief of universal life force energy. And acupuncture, most of acupuncture, is a spiritual belief. The belief is that you are sick spiritually, and if you can heal people at the spirit level, then you can also heal their physical ailments. Listen to what Acupuncture Today says. It says this: "The vast majority of patients we see are imbalanced at the spirit level, regardless of the presence of physical symptoms. To truly and holistically heal, all levels must be addressed. To reach the spirit of a patient, we call upon the spirits of the points." Now, this is problematic in many ways. For many people who understand that it's a spiritual practice and they do practice it this way, they're saying that they're calling on spirits on the other side, which the Catholic Church condemns, God condemns, and the Bible condemns, because calling on spirits on the other side is forbidden. We don't know who we're talking to. We don't know. I mean, most of the times they're probably demons who are talking to us and we think we're calling on good spirits to help us. But in reality, a lot of these people are calling on demons as they're trying to heal you. And if they are into spiritual practices in their own practice, that can be a doorway for you. And by the term doorway, we mean doors that can be opened in your soul or in your life that will allow negative demonic activity to enter or to come in. And these are the sort of doorways that allow it to happen. Astrology, horoscopes, palm reading, other occultic practices like calling on spirits or having spirit guides or calling on the dead or seances or mediums or anything like that. The Bible condemns them because they're dangerous for our souls. And the scary thing is that this can be done without the patient's knowledge. Maybe you think that they're just working on your body or you're just having needles inserted, and meanwhile they might be praying to spirits, or who knows what they're praying to, probably not the Holy Spirit, in order to try to heal you, and that might have an effect on your life in a negative way. So obviously we should stay away from any part of this practice that is just spiritual. Now, if people try to practice this without any spirituality attached and they just get into needles and they believe it's scientific, well, the reviews are so-so. I mean, it's a mixed bag. Some people swear by acupuncture. They swear that it works. They swear that it does wonders for them. And others, they swear that it does nothing. They swear that it's a ripoff, and it's just taking your money and everything in between. So really, we have to look at the science. One wants to be careful because medical and healthcare agencies say it's actually difficult to prove that acupuncture works scientifically. It's actually difficult to prove that it works, and there are so many claims that have been filed for fraud and other fraudulent things, claiming that they can heal your diseases, that they can take away this or that, or cure this disease. And in reality, it's not true. There hasn't been any real scientific evidence to demonstrate that, and there have been countless claims against that. So that's just something that you would want to be aware of. That's why Stephen Barrett, who's the head of healthcare fraud, says this, quote, "Acupuncture is an unproven modality of treatment. Its theory and practice are based on primitive and fanciful concepts of health and disease that bear no relationship to present scientific knowledge. Research during the past 20 years has not demonstrated that acupuncture is effective against any disease. Perceived effects of acupuncture are probably due to a combination of expectation, suggestion, counter-irritation, conditioning, and other psychological mechanisms." He goes on to say, quote, "When not delivered properly, acupuncture can cause serious adverse effects, including infections, punctured organs, collapsed lungs, and injury to the central nervous system," unquote. Whether acupuncture works scientifically or not is going to be a matter of continued debate. But for Christians, it's best that Christians stay away from the practice of acupuncture just because it has its roots, it has its foundations, and it has its ideology in non-Christian teaching and belief. Traditional Chinese medicine, which comes from the belief of universal energy and monism and pantheism and many other things like that. In addition, there is a possibility that it could be dangerous for your soul if the practitioners are spiritual in any way and are calling on spirits, or are even trying to guide or direct some energy in your body. It's the same thing with Reiki, which you can see in our video. We have a whole video on Reiki about how energy is against the Christian worldview. Read the writings of Hinduism and Buddhism, and you will find universal life force energy everywhere. But if you read the Bible and the history of Christianity, you won't find it anywhere because it's not a Christian belief. So to work with energy, to have energy in you, or to try to fix the energy in you is not a Christian worldview, and it's not something that we can subscribe to. It's not something that we can take part in. If there's no spirituality attached and you know that they're just doing it for needles and they think it's scientific, well, I suppose that's up to you. Many healthcare agencies and fraudulent places in this country warn against it and say you're probably wasting your money, and that it's better to find healthier alternatives such as chiropractic care, massage, relaxation therapy, music, nature, or art therapy, or other things like that. But it's your choice. Our recommendation would be to stay away from acupuncture because of its ideology and spiritual beliefs, which contradict Christianity, and because of the lack of scientific foundation and knowledge and proof. Just a reminder to check out our book, Counterfeit Spirituality, found on our Sunday Visitors website, or you can find it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, and it will give you questions like this and answers like this on all different subjects that you can imagine. It's the ultimate discernment guide for all things spiritual, so you don't have to guess at all of these questions anymore. You can find real answers. So check it out and share this video with other people so they can know. Maybe you know somebody who's in acupuncture. Maybe you know somebody who's been wondering about it or who has questions about it. Send them this video. Please like it. Please subscribe to our channel if you want many, many more videos, especially on New Age topics like this. And please leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Please check out our website, thecatholictruth.org, if you need a Catholic speaker to come to your organization. If you would like to check out more videos, articles, and many other things, check out our website, thecatholictruth.org. And if you haven't yet, please check out our Patreon page and consider supporting our ministry so that we can continue reaching millions of souls for Christ.